Hi again, folks. Okay, in this video, I want to go over where I think we're at exactly, my gut feeling with the Jack Eichel saga. Coming up. All right, where I think we're at, and I'm sure we all have different opinions on this. I actually think that there is absolutely no way Jack's playing another game as a Sabre. This is just how I feel. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think the breakup's going to be nice. I think we're going to have drama. I think we're going to have camps angry at each other. I don't think it's going to be nice. I really can't see this breakup happening nicely. You know, I would hope it could somehow, because the last thing either side needs is just, you know, but I don't know. I don't, it just feels that way. And I'm going to go on record saying, today is, what are we now? We are the 9th, I believe, or is it the 10th? It's 9th or 10th. I'm going to go on record saying, you know what? I'm going to go on record saying he's going to be traded this month. Yeah. 3 weeks. And here, I'm putting myself out there again. I could be wrong. I could be 100% dead wrong. He might come at me in 3 weeks and, well, what happened? And I'll say nothing. What do you want me to tell you? Nothing happened. But I think they've had discussions that we don't know about, that we'll never know about. Don't think we know everything, guys, because we don't. We don't. That's not the way the NHL works. It's not, you know, stuff leaks out, yes. We're never going to know exactly what happened in the conversation. We're never going to know if Adams confronts him and says, yes or no, Jack, are you part of this team, yes or no? We don't know what's going on behind the scenes with this. But I do believe that Jack wants out. I'm 100% convinced Jack wants out. When Jack's talking about looking out for Jack, that means Jack's not a Sabre no more. You know what I mean? And if you're going to buy into the whole thing about the health and the injury and all this, folks, he wants to do a surgery that's never been done in NHL history. Think about that for a second, okay? Think about that. He wants to go and do a surgery that's never been done in NHL history. There is no proof that he can come out of this and have a normal career after. The Sabres have a right to do what they're doing, okay? They do. Now, I'm going to throw a question at you guys. This is a big one. This is going to tick some of you off to think about it, okay? But I want your honest opinion on this. If you watched the video to this far, you're going to like this. How would you feel, okay, all Sabres fans that are pro Jack, for Jack, against Jack, Jack, I hate Jack, I love Jack, whatever. How would you feel if we trade him to Los Angeles? The Kings sit him down and say, listen, Jack, we want you to try what our medical staff is suggesting. And Jack says, okay. How would you feel? Would you be mad all this crap happened? Would you be mad he said these things about the franchise? Because I'll tell you what, folks, if he leaves, when he leaves, I'm going to say when he leaves, when Jack leaves, if he doesn't have this surgery, when he goes to another franchise, how does that look? Think about it. I mean, he's not going to give a damn. He's just out of Buffalo finally in his mind. But think about it. How does that really look? All the people that said, Buffalo are terrible, they don't take care of their players, are they going to apologize for the things they said? Are they going to say, oh, well, he just needed a change of scenery? You know, people never admit when they're wrong, you know, and the forums and lounges and, you know, Colorado fans came and bombarded my Stanley Cup predictions. And so did Toronto fans when I predicted both these franchises aren't playoff built. I said both of them weren't. I'm not writing off Colorado. But if Vegas, I'm just changing the subject for a sec, has a game like they did last game at home, they're done. Colorado's done. Colorado's going to have their best game of their life to survive. So back to Jack again. What if that happens? What if he goes to another team and he sits down with their medical people, and the medical people say, Jack, and they sit down rationally and say, listen, this isn't a good idea. What's he's going to believe them all of a sudden? I'm just saying, what if that does happen? What if he does sit down with another team and they convince him, don't do this. Go this route. This is the best thing for you. The same thing that maybe we're telling him to do. Think Jack will come out and apologize to the Sabres management for what he said and act? And no, of course not. He's always going to have to be the victim in it, right? So this is what I want to see. Okay, after the deal, I'm going to be watching. Everybody's going to say, oh, this is what we got back. Yeah, but I want to go a little further. I want to see what he does after. I want to see, is this guy going to go with that surgery that he says was the reason why he had to look out for himself and get the hell out of Buffalo? Because if he doesn't, he's a liar. He's a liar, okay? If he leaves Buffalo and he doesn't have that surgery, he's a liar. It's that simple. And please, you know I'm right, some of you, so please don't even try to rebuttal that. You'll never win that debate because it's the truth. If Jack was really as bad as Jack says, he's not going to listen to nobody and he's just going to say, no, I'm having this surgery. You know, I'm having this surgery. And what if he has this surgery and it screws him up? I'm just saying. Jack goes, has his surgery, does his rehab, comes back, gets one hit, out. Now he's made of glass? I don't know. No. I don't doubt the medical expertise of the NHL. I just don't, you know. I know that people say, well, look at concussions. Well, nobody can really predict a concussion, guys. Do your homework, check it out, you know. So when it's stuff like this, okay, and it's kind of an experimental, like Jack, why does it have to be our franchise player that does the experimental surgery? Sabres are right to hang tough with this. No. Trade him, and I want to see then what we get back, of course, and I want to see if he does this surgery elsewhere, because if he doesn't, this was all a scam, the way I look at it. Sorry, it is. You know, if he goes and has the surgery, let's see how he comes back and plays too. There's also that part, right? This is a dangerous era of hockey. There's so much money and power being thrown around everywhere that sometimes logic gets tossed out the window. And people forget, say, oh, it's true. What if he does go and not do a surgery on another team? Are we gonna just forget that? I won't let you forget it on this channel. I'll be bringing it up, I'll tell you that. On that note, that's it for this video. Enjoy the game tonight, folks. I'll try to get another video out there. I got one or two ideas. It's rolling around in my head. And that's it. It's hot. I want to go out there and finish my coffee out there. Have a good one, folks.